Hey YouTube. So today I'm going to be making a video, a special video that I haven't showed on YouTube yet. I've showed these on TikTok, but I'm going to be weighing and feeding my ball pythons. So this one's gonna go to Pappy because I couldn't get a large rat for him. But basically, I'm not gonna weigh Pappy before I feed him, and he's actually escaping the tank right now. But I'm not going to weigh him before I feed him because I already weighed him for you guys just shortly ago. I will weigh the rest of them for you before I feed them. So let's get to this. This is Pappy escaping the tank. All right, so before I feed a snake, a rat of this size, I always stun the rat so that way it doesn't hurt the snake. The smaller ones I don't really worry about. And yes, I am using a pair of cooking tongs. These are what I use because for some reason I had so many pairs of feeding tongs and they all went missing in a move, which kind of sucks. I wonder if this guy's just not hungry today. He seems like he wants to go for it. All right, we're gonna come back to this one. And don't mind the tank, guys. I had to take some stuff out for feeding just, to make enough room. Oops, sorry about that, buddy. But I'm gonna come back for this one. I'm gonna go ahead and show you me weighing and feeding all my other snakes. And then we'll come back to this one last. If he doesn't want it, we'll try him another day. So I'll be right back. This one is really fast to eat all the time. Oops, that's one miss. She's got a slight wobble because she is a spider. There we go. Can't weigh them. Maybe I can weigh one or two of them because they all smell food right now and they're all starting to strike at me. That's why I didn't weigh Sammy, and I'm not going to weigh this one first either. Oops, one miss. The first time I ever fed this one, the first couple times it was assist feeds because it came from the breeder not knowing how to eat, which I don't know why a breeder would send a snake like that. It had not shed or eat at all. And there we go. Going with this one too. Oh, real fast. They're all normally real fast. I'm surprised at how slow and the misses we've seen so far. So on to the next one. This is only the second feed with this one. This is the brand new rescue, and I might have to assist feed it. I assist fed it last time, but I'm fairly positive that it's never actually eaten before. So if I need to, I will definitely assist feed it again for the purposes of showing you guys. And plus, it was so malnourished when I got it that I really needed to eat a few meals, and it's only had one so far. And I'm thinking I'm going to have to assist feed it again because she is very just not having it. Come on, get down there. Come on, baby girl. All right, everybody, so I'm going to show you what I need to do, and then I'm going to do it, all right? Now, listen, I want you to listen to this part especially carefully because you're going to think that you're hurting the snake, okay? And it's understandable. I don't like doing this, even though I know I'm not hurting the snake, and you should know that you're not hurting the snake too, okay? Because it doesn't hurt them. It actually does nothing but help them, all right? But you're going to think you're hurting them, all right? But don't worry, because in no way are you hurting them. I want you to know that first, all right? Now, an adult snake can go up to a year without eating and be 100% fine. A baby snake of this size, especially that's only had possibly one meal in their life, cannot go that long. I'd give it about a month before I say it becomes crucial to feed them. And it's only been about a week since this one's been fed, but it is very, very malnourished. I got it pretty good and hydrated again, and there's still some work to do, but it's still very, very malnourished. So I want to at least get 1 or 2 more meals in it, even if I have to assist feed it, and then I'll give it a break. If it won't eat by itself, I'll give it a break for a couple weeks, maybe a week or 2, and then I'll assist feed it again if I have to, until it catches on and eats by itself. All right. So this is a Phantom Ghost OG. It's a female, and we rescued it because somebody got it. I'm pretty sure they just didn't take care of it. They didn't do anything for it, and you know, I don't know the whole backstory on it, but I'm pretty positive I do. So the first thing you're gonna want to do, guys, is you're gonna want to get it to unwrap. If it's wrapped around you, you're gonna want to get it to unwrap around you, okay? And you're gonna want to grab it right here behind the neck, okay? So it can't get, so you want to get it so it can't bite you, okay? And also so it can't get out of your grasp, okay? And it's okay if it wraps around you. You want to get it to where it's not going to wrap around you, though, because you don't want it to wrap around you and then try to stop you from feeding it, okay? But then you're going to take your mouse, okay? And you're going, and you believe me when I tell you, you are not hurting this snake at all right? But basically, you're going to want to hold it right here, and then you're going to want to try to nudge the mouth open with the nose of the mouse. Now, a lot of people use tongs. I don't use tongs. I use my hands because I don't mind if I get bit, you know, on accident. But you're going to go ahead and you're going to put that right in the snake's mouth. And you just want to get it in there far enough where the snake cannot spit it back out, okay? And the teeth caught it, but that's all right. It's not far enough in there because it's not in the throat yet. But the snake is trying to fight it. Okay, the snake is trying to fight it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it down for a second, and you can do this too, and see if the snake will swallow it. If it doesn't, you can try again. Don't be scared to get bit because it could happen and it might not. So I'm just going to go ahead and set the snake down here on the carpet, okay? I'm going to now the snake is definitely, yep, see, already let go of it, all right? So that's why we're going to try again, okay? This time we're going to try to not let it get stuck on the teeth. It can be a difficult process, especially since I got my girlfriend recording me right now, and I don't have her helping hands to keep the snake from, you know, getting itself wrapped around me. But that's 100% all right. I've done it myself, and I will continue to, so that way you guys can see it. And this snake definitely doesn't want to take it, but we are not going to take no for an answer. This snake needs it. So I'm going to get it. It might take you a few tries. The snake definitely is going to fight it. And the snake is definitely going to be feeling really uncomfortable. That's why it's going to fight it. The snake is not going to like this at all. It's not hurting them. It's just stressing them out a little bit. And that blood is from the mouse's nose. This mouse is dead now, so it don't matter. But we're going to go ahead and there we go. Ouch. Okay, now you see how I'm working it into the throat. You want to get it far enough into the throat where it can't spit it out and let go. I keep getting caught on the teeth. I don't know if you can see or hear it, but okay. I think that's good enough for right now. All right. I don't think this snake is going to be able to let go. It might be able to. It might end up letting go of it and spitting it out. But I think it's far enough in the throat right now where it's not going to be able to. So I'm going to pause the video for a minute, put the snake back in the tank, and then I'm going to record it swallowing it. If it lets go, then we'll do it again if we have to. I'm not sure if I'm going to record that, but we'll see what goes on. So I'll be right back. I'm going to set the snake down, and the snake is going to fight it. You can see the snake trying to spit it out. Oh, it actually wrapped around it. That is something new that I have not seen as of yet. Sorry if the video turned there for a second. It kind of, I don't know, did something weird, but that's all right. I got it back to normal now. So now hopefully this snake is going to swallow it. I'm not gonna sit here and watch it hold that mouse like that. So I'm gonna come back if the snake starts to swallow it. I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. Big boy right here trying to be an escape artist again. But actually, he's not even trying to escape. He's literally just chilling here. And he's been chilling like this for 5 minutes. But I trust this big boy. He's a good boy. So if I can get him to eat, I'm going to come back after we get done with this one. I'm still waiting for this guy or this girl to swallow this. Oh, hey, buddy. I can't tell, but I think she's trying to swallow it right now. But I can't tell if she's trying to let go or swallow it. But I think she's trying to swallow it because it does keep getting farther down a little bit. The ear does. But maybe she's trying to pull it out with her grasp. If so, this will be the first snake to outsmart me on an assist feed in this type of way. I've never seen a snake try to wrap around the mouse and pull it out of their mouth. I will, quite frankly, be pretty amazed if she does this. And I'm pretty sure that's what she's doing. I think she's gonna try to swallow it now. But you can see how malnourished she is by looking at her back right there. You can see it. And it's so sad. That's why I'm doing this, you know. A lot of people are gonna be like, oh no, you're hurting the snake, you know, but really in reality you're not. And sometimes you have to do this, you know, and I don't like doing it even though I know I'm not hurting the snake, but sometimes you just literally have to. Especially a snake this small. The first couple of meals I had to feed the nanner, I had to assist feed because it was coming up to such a crucial point where I didn't know if the snake was going to make it very long if I didn't assist feed it. So I had to help it survive. And now it's taking its meals on its own. And normally it takes it right away. But that's the way it is sometimes. But yeah, I think she's swallowing this one. I'll be back to check in just a couple of minutes, guys. All right, so yep, she is swallowing it, and she's doing a pretty good job. And also, guys, I know one thing a lot of people are gonna judge me on, and please don't, is the makeshift homemade hides you're seeing. And basically, I'm just having started out this business. You know, I was limited on funds, so I figured, you know, save money on a few things, and the hide was one of the things that I could create myself for a very little price rather than going and paying for them. And we don't have pet stores around here, so everything had to be ordered, and I wanted to have the hides on the spot. And I have these, I have a way to get these containers that work perfectly. So if you see those in this video, don't judge, but you know, if you're low on funds, I highly recommend creating your own hides too. You know, and also don't judge on how dirty the water bowls are. They like to get substrate in their water, and I don't know how they do it. We change it every day, and by the end of the day, it's dirty. We change it every morning. By the end of the day, it's half filled with substrate, and I really don't know how these snakes do it. You know, you'd think you'd have to at least have hands to get that much substrate in your water dish. What I really find intriguing, though, is how much this snake is, you know, struggling eating this small little hopper. That's actually a small hopper, and you know, it's actually perfect size for this snake. And this snake is just moving around, but I don't know if it's just, you know, I mean, a lot of snakes do that. It's just weird the way that this snake does it. But this snake is also new to life. It's really young. But it's so beautiful. I really wish this video could capture its true beauty, but it could never capture its true beauty. And I hope everybody learns something and gathers something from this, that at the end of the day, you know, if your snake isn't eating and it does get to a crucial point, there's always things you can do. You know, always things you can do. And it comes right down to it where even if you have to, like, was an assist feed, but if your snake outsmarts you and just keeps spitting out in, its meals, and you have to do a force feed and, get it so far in its throat it really can't get it out, you can. There's ways to do that as well. But also there's other methods like grinding the rat or mouse up and using a syringe, and, because that way it's still getting the mouse and all the nutrients it needs. It's just getting it in the form of a milkshake, I guess you could say. But that's another way you could do it. There's always ways that you could do this. And snakes that are young like this, and Nanner was about this same size, just not as malnourished, when we got him. And we had to assist feed him because sometimes they just don't know that it's food, because in the wild their first meal is most likely not going to be a mouse. It's going to be like a worm or a small lizard or a big roach or something along those lines that you wouldn't expect it to be. I actually had, sorry about that alarm, I actually had a northern grass snake, a ribbon snake, and but around here people call them grass snakes. And I literally just caught it to show to my nieces, but when I caught it, it spit up a worm, just a regular earthworm. So it goes to show you that, they're in the wild, their first meal wouldn't be something like this. So they might just not know what it is. And they might act scared of it like this one did. Nanner did the same thing. So you might just have to do this a few times to show it that there's nothing to be scared of. This is food. But as you can see, she's pretty much well done with this meal. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this scene here, and I'm going to try to feed Pappy once more time. And if I can't, I'll do my outro to this video. So thanks for watching, guys, if I don't see you in a minute.